If it wasn't for the residents, they wouldn't have a job.
A Section 8 advocate speaks exclusively to WDSU after Mayor LaToya Cantrell removed her from the Housing Authority Board without a reason.
Well, now she's asking for a hearing with the City Council to fight back for her spot. WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm live outside Hano offices. Cassie, what can you tell us about what happened?
Well, Gina, Sella, Sharon Jasper tells me she was wrongly removed from the Hano board after she's been serving as the Section 8 residential representative for years. Now that she's gone, she's concerned that community will no longer have a voice.
Nobody tell me why I'm being removed. They're not telling me anything.
This is the email President of Section 8 Resident Council Sharon Jasper received in early November, stating she's removed from the Housing Authority Board.
Commissioner Sharon Jasper, present.
This came after an October 25th Board of Commissioners meeting,
Showing them how I was living with rats, roaches, lizards, and everything else.
where multiple community members came with complaints of unresolved issues.
How do you expect people to grasp and understand what's available when you're not giving them sufficient time?
The last meeting they had, they targeted me after they put this young lady out. They called for an executive meeting, and the executive director told me I incited a riot.
I reached out to Mayor Cantrell's office about Jasper's removal, and they gave me this statement, quote, "Most direct appointments, including those made by the mayor or city council, serve at the pleasure of the appointing authority," meaning they don't have to have a reason. At a recent press conference, the mayor mentioned she now has work to do for assigning new board members.
I am also about to replace, or in the process of replacing, the resident representative 4 and 2, the Hano board, and I think that's also another opportunity to strengthen the levels of communication between the residential community, the board, as well as the administration of Hano.
Jasper says while on the board, she saw numerous violations against HUD rules and policies.
HUD and the city council need to know that public housing residents' needs are not being addressed by Hano. Mold and mildew run throughout the units of public housing. Vouchers are being taken away without consideration to circumstances surrounding the issues with residents. Residents are not being given the necessary information HUD mandates that they should be given.
There's been recent allegations from some community groups that are saying Hano isn't following HUD regulations and rules.
Okay.
What would you say to that?
What I will say, if there are any issues that residents have relative to Hano guidelines and practices, there is a board, one that is definitely in place, and leadership in terms of the Hano administration that is always accessible, always willing to work with residents to meet their needs, and clearly I'm always there as well. They can reach out to me.
But multiple community advocates, including Merge, Neighborhood Unity, and Community Unity for Change, gave us this letter saying they have reached out to the mayor expressing concerns.
Hano is now considered a model by HUD. So that is clearly an example that our agency is doing the work, and it's something that we really should be proud of doing. And so I stand by that.
Some community members don't agree, saying Hano isn't doing enough for residents and are now calling for the city to take a closer look at the organization.
We're calling for a forensic audit of Hano, meaning we need to see where the monies from HUD's going and how it's spent. And we also need to find out if the rules and regulations and legislations are being followed by Hano.
Now, I reached out to Hano regarding these allegations, and I was sent this statement saying, quote, Hano has and continues to follow all HUD regulations, policies, and procedures in all aspects of agency business and operations. Now, Ms. Jasper will appear before the City Council tomorrow to appeal her removal, and will continue to follow that story. Reporting here in New Orleans, I'm Cassie Sherm, WDSU News. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Cass.